Hello. No, I don't want to buy. I want to
Did you
pick up
get
the
lost?
pledge. Oh, I must already have it. Well, today we're doing something a little different. We're going to hop on the nightblade healer and run some random dungeons. And I'll kind of show you how the nightblade healer works. I generally keep 2 sets on me. I keep, for nightblade healing, you're always in spell power cure for the most part. And then you either run Master Architect or Pillagers, depending on what the group wants you to run. I kind of prefer Master Architect for dungeons on the Nightblade Healer. You can keep really good uptime on it with your Soul Harvest Ultimate if you want to run it. So to show you what those 2 sets look like while we're waiting for the queue to pop. So you run something like the Master's Resto staff on your front bar, and then you'll run either MA Master Architect staff or Pillager's staff on your back bar, either or. Master Architect, what it does is, like, when you use an ultimate ability in combat, it basically gives the group Major Slayer for 1 second for every 10 ultimate spent. So if you use it with Soul Harvest, which is 70 ultimate, you give 7 seconds of Major Slayer, but you can almost refresh it. Soul Harvest almost comes up before the 7 seconds runs out again, as long as you're using funnel health and your light attack weaving. So you can almost get pretty close to, like, 80% uptime on that buff with the Nightblade healer, which is super, super strong. The other option is you can run Pillagers on your back bar. And what Pillagers does is every time you use an ultimate, you gain 5% of the ultimate spent to all your group members that are around you, right? So you basically, it's like you're like an ultimate battery for the group, and that works really well on the Nightblade healer because, one, you're casting siphoning abilities, which gives you 3 ultimate every time you cast one. So you use that with, like, Healthy Offering or Funnel Health or Debilitate or whatever you want to run to proc that. And then also you can run on your jewelry. I'll show you a little secret for Nightblade healers. You can run infused with reduced cooldown of potions. And if we do that on all of our jewelry, what that does is there's a passive in one of the Nightblade class skills where whenever we use a potion, I believe it's under siphoning as well, whenever we use a potion, we get 20 ultimate. There it is, under siphoning. So if we can reduce our potion cooldown by as much as possible, that just means we're getting way more ultimate from Catalyst. That combined with running the torch for minor heroism for the group, I can show you the torch. Oh, we're in a dungeon, I'll have to do it later. But you can run torch, which gives minor heroism to you in the group for 20 seconds or so. And then there's another skill called trample you can run if you want major heroism, but it's not really necessary unless you're doing really sweaty stuff, and you really want to be pumping the ultimate out to people. Yeah, it's kind of useless having a healer in this dungeon, but either way, it'll be good practice. I'll be able to go through and kind of get used to it. It's been a little while since I've been on this. Yeah, we got these guys don't need all this healing, but like I said, it's just good practice. Yeah, so you can see we're already up to like 430 ultimate, and all we've done is killed some rats on the way over to this guy. So these guys are going to get a huge ulti dump when we fight this guy, and I'll probably use it just because we'll get it again. There you go, and you can see their ultis dropping. 2 Sork ultis, boom, boom. Not the highest DPS group, but that's okay. I don't know what boss helm I have on right now. I think I have Symphony on, which is not very useful for Sorks, so it'd be best to change that out, but I probably won't have time with this group. They'll probably just keep running through this, so I won't have time to switch my helm out, because we'll be perpetually in combat. But yeah,
have you come to meddle as well?
I'd be much better off with probably Spalder for this group. Looking for.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
Oh, let's give these guys some ulti again. I'm gonna stick this right here out of the group.
Kill these interlopers.
Shallow graves, lads.
Go around.
Torch it!
Yeah, like I always tell people are like, well, you know, you don't need to heal so much like in these dungeons. It's like that's true, but you don't want to get in bad habits, you know, to where when you are running something, doing some hard modes or something where you've got like huge heal checks and stuff, you know, you need to get used to like keeping everything rolling on the group. That guy was going to town on that ad over there. All right. Give everyone some speed. What's this guy doing over here? Oh, he's fighting a rat? All right, he's fighting a rat. Well, he can he can fight the rat over there. Yeah. Just you and me, tank. We'll see how this goes.
Circle around.
Heal me.
Oh. No, guy fell off the edge. He's probably new, a newer player. I haven't looked at these guys' CP. Everyone's doing good. He keeps falling over there on the edge. It's funny. Ah, stop moving around. These guys run around so much. It's funny. I'm just using normal potions right now, so we don't need any spell power pots for this. Ooh.
I can't allow you to muck about in here. Know that it was Varain Pelengare who ended your life.
I knew that was going to be me. I should be closer to the boss in all fairness.
Who are you?
Come on. $1,400 CP. I can't even see. 218. Okay, so that guy's new.
Stick 'em, bleed 'em, and leave 'em for the streets. To the side! I'm hurt!
We'll gut you like a pig. Light it up.
Flank, now!
The guy in the back. Oh, we don't have the tank. That's the DPS up here. All right. What's this? The big game zone is this other guy's name. Oh yeah.
Set it ablaze!
I've got this whole group is like split in a bunch of different directions, so I'm not exactly sure like who to stay with or what to do. Try to heal. Oh, those guys are dead.
Light it up.
Move to flank.
Light it! Burn!
That's why we call it Pug Adventures.
Flank.
I'm gonna keep this guy alive, but I'm not
I
sure.
need aid!
Set it ablaze.
To the side!
Here's an ulti,
Heal
bro.
me.
Jump your ulti. You could do
On
it. That's all right. It's a little
Watch it!
good.
Watch it!
This would be good healing practice for me. I think I have aggro of everything here. Most of everything here. Not quite everything, but most of it.
Flank now!
Oh, I like playing a healer sometimes just because you always get to see like the funniest stuff, right? So like if I'm playing a tank and I go through a dungeon, I can kind of control the pace of the dungeon, you know, and like I can kind of like lead everyone where they need to go, and like but whenever you're like healing, it's like who knows where you're like what people are doing, you know? It's hilarious. What a group. They're doing good though. We're getting through it. It's not too big of a deal. All right. Whew. One left. You almost got them all. Good job, guys. You did it. All right. Oh, he's over there going to do the hard mode. Oh, look, a heavy sack. There's a heavy sack right there, guys, if you want it. I don't know. Oh, I think we have to like go pull the. Oh yes, this is the. I'm a little rusty on this healer too. I'm a little slow in my rotations. Oh, yeah, he ate a heavy attack. I think the tank lost taunt, I believe, is what happened there. Give this guy an orb, he's gonna need resources. Oh, lost is on me. Is the tank the new player? Or is it the DD that's the new player? I would hope it's the DD because the damage is pretty low. Oh, who is the tank? This guy? Oh, what's it like? Al? I can't see him. Whatever. Better get some heals out before everyone dies. Oh, he got heavy attacked again. Oh, both of our DPS are dead. I'm dead. I didn't block. I let go of block because I was going to try to res the DPS. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Ooh. Sometimes it's fun playing with pug groups just because like I mean I died too, I'm a little new, but but like it's fun like just like I don't know, it's a different experience, like normally if you ran through this, you would be done with the dungeon in like a millisecond, it'd just be like so fast. There'd be no challenge at all, like this guy would just be dead like within like maybe like 10-15 seconds of the fight starting. So it's interesting. It's fun, Like I don't know, this 200 CP guy's like super squishy. He's really hard to keep alive. Like it's like everything just wants to like one shot him. He's probably not blocking or attack, I would imagine, because he probably doesn't know better, I should probably be timing like combat prayer or healthy offering for that, but I've just been kind of lazy and letting the hots roll. Good job, team.
There's your proof, Master Pellinger. It was your children responsible for this madness.
Eileen, no!
All right, one more. Hopefully we get a little more engaging dungeon than that one for our next one. Maybe I'll show you how the Master Architect stuff works too. So, if I go into my in my inventory, oh, if it'll work, I make it really easy. It's just weapon and jewelry, right? So like if I ever need to swap sets on this guy for dungeons, which is where I would run Master Architect, all I switch out. Let's also get. I'll show you how to do like maximum damage for a group setup. We run Magma, and we're just one piece Magma Incarnate. This would be like max damage in a 4-man. So we're doing that for just the recovery on it, the 2 recoveries, because we're going to be running Spalter, which is going to sap our recovery a little bit. And then for our back bar weapon, there it is. We want. I also have an off DPS, like an off DPS build for this. That's why I got some swords and stuff in my inventory. But I also have a staff somewhere. There it is, Master Architect Lightning Staff. So we changed our staff, and then we just go down here to our jewelry, and we put Master Architect jewelry on. It's that easy. Just the jewelry and the weapon, and you're good to go. We do need to switch out one skill, though, unfortunately. We have MA on the back bar, which means we need Soul Harvest back here. Dome. And we're not too worried about Warhorn because we're going to be on Soul Harvest pretty much all the time. Like that's going to be our ultimate that we're using. So, because we want to be proccing our Master Architect. And it's pretty cool. You can almost use it almost every ad pull, like pretty close. So like just the beginning of every ad pull, you know, you can just like get your like, you know, your resto regen and like the stam heal. I forget what it's called. Anyway, you get your stam heal rolling as you're running into the ad pull. Maybe throw a healing springs down, throw an orb, but then you can immediately go into your soul harvest and proc the buff for everyone. Anyways, I'm not good at explaining it, but you'll see it. I'll do it when I play. I've been playing a Nightblade healer since literally like the very beginning of the game. I mean, I'm talking about the beta on PC, right? Like back when you used to play a Nightblade healer, and you would get kicked out of dungeons. So like if you joined the dungeon at the beginning, people would see you were on a Nightblade and they would kick you out. And I kept trying to tell everyone like they're really good, you know, they're great healers, especially back then because you could do a whole bunch of damage while you healed. So you know you could double dip into damage and keep the group alive. So you'd have like a third DD in the group, but that was also putting out really good healing. And even still, they make like a great support damage dealer. So you kind of wear the same sets like Spell Power Cure and Master Architect. You just spec into like a full DPS spec almost, but running funnel health as your spammable, and it works really well. Like you get like 14, 15k crits off of or crit heals off of funnel health to the group, and it procs Spell Power Cure. And then you also pull like, you know, 60 to 70k DPS depending on, you know, like how proficient you are at doing damage. Okay, Storm Pit. This is a harder one to heal, so this will be a good showcase of this. I haven't ran this, and it's been like 8 months probably since I've been in this dungeon because I just got back to playing again a couple days ago. But all right, let's see how this goes.
Hold before a kill.
It's the recollection. They invaded and took the lodges. I only got out because
So like, like that, boom, and then right there we've got the buff on everyone, and then you look at our ultimate, right? So once we're at 70, we can cast that again and give the buff to the group. Okay, now we're back to it, and again, and like I said, so every time we do that, that's 7 seconds of the buff, and we almost have 7-second uptime. So you can kind of see that now. I'm going to put crit potions on for this. So you can almost keep 100% uptime of the Master Architect buff with a Nightblade healer. And that's what makes that set so good for 4-man content on a Nightblade healer. We do want to make, the only thing is you do want to make sure you're casting siphoning abilities every 3 seconds or every 6 seconds for your passive, and you do want to make sure you're chugging potions. So like every time you have a potion up, you pretty much want to be using it.
Your journey ends here.
And yeah, it's just a whole lot of fun to play too. So like if you want to play a healer that's just a ton of fun, I mean, outside of like its effectiveness and everything else, it's just a really fun healer to play. Like I would say for me personally, I've tried a lot of different healers and it's just what I enjoy the most. I'm not gonna probably use it here because it's just a couple ads, but
I'm running out of patience. Tell everyone to join us or die!
For the pack!
Your attacks are useless!
this one, the dog just breaks loose and you have to like kite him.
I will scorch you where you stand! Choke on fire!
Oh, he's enraged. Yeah, we got to keep him away from the.
No one will find your charred corpses!
Oh, I forgot to. I forgot to put Smolder on. My bad. I do that all the time. I equip the freaking set and then I forget to do it.
No one survives me! The fire will engulf you!
So satisfying.
I had them right where I wanted them.
Were you waiting for them to trip on your insides?
What do you think is down there?
Rocks.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
All right. One very big rock.
I should have guessed. Rajros is down there somewhere. I meant like at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't want to fall off right here. I've done it before. the camera kind of gets wonky and it like, you know, it just kind of throws you off to the side or whatever. Oh,
It was foolish to come back here.
oh, don't want to get hit by that. Those will kill you. Oh, I did not mean to use that. Oops. Oopsie. It's all right.
Tear their limbs off.
Yeah, I was a little late on my soul harvest that time because I used it at the end of the last ad pull, which was not the smartest thing I could have done. Oop. And if we build more than 70 ultimate for that, we get more time, right? So like right now there's like 8 seconds of the buff because it's at 84. Just to like give you an idea. So like we'll probably have like maybe 10 seconds this time or at 11. There we go. Yeah, because we got to get some heals rolling before we use it. See, and then we have it up already again. So like on a boss, say we were fighting a boss, right? Like I can immediately use it again and just keep the buff running the whole time. Yeah, well, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I mean, this is a little different than the normal, you know, I normally tank and show the tank stuff, but you can do the other roles too. Oh, huge ulti dump now, so we're going to have a huge 25 seconds. I think the max is 20 though, so I don't know if it's actually going to go for that long, but that's all right. You know, I'm probably making you guys dizzy. Oh, this guy. Believe it or not, I think I've only ever tanked this dungeon, now that I think about it. I don't know if I've ever done any other roles in here. Huh. This will be interesting.
You're going to fight me for this orc? You will burn!
I do remember that mechanic. I think we're supposed to be killing the sorcerers right now. If I remember, maybe not.
Stay light on your feet. It's still here. Fear tactics only work on cowards. Here it comes. Get ready. It's nearly dead.
Look at that, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I've been wanting to showcase this Master Architect for a long time. I've had a lot, actually, like a lot of people in game, like over the last like couple of years, ask me about it, you know. And I've just always like kind of been like, yeah, I'll get something out eventually. I mean,
Thieves as well as... They must have taken the staff of many paths. Do you hear that hiss? Poison. Out! Out!
There's also a scribing skill you can run to put minor brittle on everything, but it has a 2-second channel time, so it's really hard to use.
You
But
won't
if you
make it
know
out
like a
of here.
dungeon like super well, you can replace funnel health with that, and you can get some pretty good results. Funnel health will give you a little bit of like breathing room on your healing though, just because it's a sticky hot, you know, that stays on people. So it's like anytime you have like an extra free moments, you know, you can use it.
Make the recollection proud. Aid.
Hmm. The other DPS is like off there by himself, so we're not going to follow him though. We're going to stay with the tank. I'm just going to watch those explosions, make sure we have our heals going really good, because those explosions take a big chunk of everyone's health when they hit, if they're not avoided. Where's our tank at? Shatterborn's running ahead of the group, which he really shouldn't be doing that. I'm not gonna let it bother me, obviously, but it's just, you know, it's just like not good etiquette. He's leaving like the lower of these 2 DPS to do all this stuff, which is fine, but or maybe he just went to grab the other ads. I don't know. Or was that the tank that ran ahead? Maybe that was the tank? I don't know. Ooh. There we go. One left. Interesting. Do we have a Templar DPS? Maybe he's just running ahead to grab the ads. And I'm just complaining for no reason, huh? Oh, I hate this fight so much.
This place intimidates me.
Ooh, I need...
Aim the forge's fire.
We don't need to intimidate you to kill you.
We'll remain but your ashes. You'll be a layer of ash.
This whole fight is just like staring at your feet, basically.
The sky will wipe away your defiance.
About time
The
someone
Forge
got
Master
here.
will follow you to the grave. The Forge's heat is inescapable. Gaea's heat calls you.
Aradros.
Dozush isn't as strong as she once was. I'll guard her, you deal with the elf.
We gotta kill the other boss over here. Yeah, guys.
I wanted to kill the Black Cloud.
Oh, shoot. She teleported on me. I know this fight too. I didn't realize she was gonna. Why did she gap close me? Flash trail. I guess I should have paid better attention.
I'm better than you.
Roast in the belly of the pit.
I can tell you that doing this floor mechanic is a lot easier on oh geez. It's just a lot easier to pay attention to your feet on a healer than it is a tank, because on a tank you're trying to watch, like, making sure you chain the guys in, making sure you watch the heavy attack from the guy, and then you're trying to also watch your feet. I did the hard mode in here, but it was on a tank. I mean, it probably took me like 10 tries or something. It was really annoying.
They tried to kill the Oathsworn, but this adventurer doled out the pit's revenge.
Uh, well, if you got anything out of this, I'm happy for you. If not, sorry. Catch y'all next time.